Coming at you from Tokyo, Japan, my name is Dave, and in a previous episode, I modified the catch tank out of my Toyota Altezza. If you bought this catch tank, you need this mod, because I've got this much oil in there, and the stick won't even tell you it's got anything in it. This catch tank actually had an air filter on top of it, but I wasn't happy with that. So I cut down this bolt and put a slit in it to make this plug, but I've never really been happy with this. So I went to the hardware store and I got a new bolt and a nut. The nut is so that if I cut it this long, I can wind the nut off and it'll fix the thread. But yeah, it's M16 1.5 pitch, I think. That's going to be hot as hell. I reckon that's going to be sharp as all hell, so I'm just going to file it anyway. Okay, I wonder if we can't spin that round and pretty up the other side of it a bit. Probably going to rust now that I've done that. What are the odds of that? It fell. Look where it landed. That's incredible. It landed on that after falling. Needs an O-ring. Yeah, I like that. That's good. That fits in there nicely. Feed that in there. And that should be airtight. Oh, we need to put that back in. This is a dipstick for it, but I mean, I don't have a use for the dipstick anymore, so I could actually block that off. It's M6. Huh, I wonder. I have to check my bolt box. I found this little cap bolt that I cut down to use in the engine bay. I can't see myself using that because it's too short for anything else, but I think it's going to be just right. I could even use thread sealer on that. Yeah, look at that. That just goes in, and you can get it out with your fingers if you need to. The other thing I could actually do is cut this down. I don't know. They might be too shiny. Bring attention to themselves. This isn't going to be a 19, is it? No, this is some dumb size. What do you think? Is that pretty cool or no? I wish they matched though, that's all. Even though I can't find it on Amazon, I am tempted to go to Nirinkan, which is a motorcycle shop, because they have a lot of weird bolts and things for motorbikes, like flashy stuff. And maybe, just maybe, I can get something that's... I don't know why they would have this, and it's probably a waste of time, but I mean, I am done. Like, it's just a matter of putting it back in the car. So, could I spend an hour or so going to the motorcycle shop to check if they've got a cooler bolt for the top? One thing I've noticed, though, with my choice of everything, I've gone for, like, stealthy OEM look, and the problem is that when you open the engine bay, there's nothing flashy to look at anymore. So, unless you know what you're looking at, you're not going to see anything. And I noticed that at a drift day I went to yesterday, people sort of go the opposite way in highlighting their modifications. And I kind of think maybe I should have gone that way a little bit. So people, like, if I open the bonnet at a car show or whatever, then people, you know, would know, oh, that's not normal, rather than having to guess if they don't know the Altezza. Having said that, though, the Altezza is not exactly a popular car, so maybe people won't even look at it. Who knows? But yeah, that's pretty damn good. I think I am going to go to the motorcycle shop and have a look at their selection. Do you want to come? I don't see why I couldn't show you the bolt section. Why not? Yeah, let's do that. But here we are at Nirinkan, and it's right on 5 o'clock. That's why that music is playing. Anyway, let's look for some bolts. They've got these oil caps here, but they're M20 pitch 2.5, which is not going to work. And this is what I mean about being able to buy weird stuff. Like, where else would you be able to buy these? Unfortunately, nothing as big as an M20, so if I buy that, and then I can't find the matching one of an M20 somewhere else, well then I wasted my time and my money. So I can't buy anything from here because they don't have the M20 to match. Unfortunately, they didn't have what I need, so I'll head somewhere else. So now I'm at Super Viva Home. This is like the biggest, what do you call it, hardware store around, so hopefully they have something that that fits in there. So I've got this tray here. M16 is 2 pitch, but this is like 1 point something. So that's no good. That doesn't work. I might have come all this way for nothing. Yeah, no. Come to this place and it's always the same answer. No, we don't have that. I got this nut and another bolt from a smaller hardware store. This is the biggest one and they don't have shit. Like, this is a M16 1.5. Nothing. They didn't have any bolts at all. I was hoping for like a cap bolt or something cool, but nothing. Nothing at all. Very disappointing. Every time I come here, nothing. They don't have what I want. They're so bad. I've been known to order things from Amazon while in that store because it's like, what the How do stores stay open these days? Like, this is a huge chain and they don't have this bolt. If you don't have it, I can't buy it. Simple as that. And drive around all afternoon looking for a bolt or just order it from Amazon. There are going to be no stores in the future. Now I'm at Naps. This place, my final hope to find a cool bolt. Otherwise I'm going back to using the same shit I had. They got a bunch of the same stuff that Nearing Khan had, but I'm not seeing anything big enough as yet. The fact you can buy this sort of stuff is cool, off the shelf. An M16, 1 point, like something like that. Something like that would be cool, right? Yeah, or one of these. What's over here? Or was that it? Oh, that might have been it. Oh wait, we got more over here. Okay, but it doesn't look like they got anything big enough. I found this, but it's huge. It's only 12.32, but it's huge. So I asked the staff if they had anything smaller, and she led me right here. But I can't afford 20 bucks just for one bolt. That's ridiculous. Like, the whole catch tank was that price. Well, that was a total bust. I mean, they had something that would work, but I'm not paying 20 bucks for a bolt. I don't care if it's got a magnet in it. So that's the end of that. Go and steal someone's sump plug, because that's all it is. The shit thing about this is that if you think about it as being a sump plug, like if you knew that sump plugs were M16 1.5, then I would have looked in the other store for sump plugs. But I didn't think of that. Do I go back to the other store now and have another look with this new information, or are they going to be cheaper than 20? But they might have something on sale. They're not going to have anything on sale. I'm trying to think of ways that I could make that other bolt cool or hide it, but it's kind of hard to do. Did you really go back to the same store to look at drain plugs? Yeah, I did. Yeah, just as I thought. They didn't even have the M16 1.5 sump plug. Like, that's where I was looking before. So that's a bust. I'm gonna have to make something. I got some ideas.